Cosmic Ghost Rider issue number 2. This is from Marvel Comics. This is actually a really good issue. Really good series actually so far. I mean, it's only 2 issues in, but so far the series has been really good. Uh, Marvel needs to do more stuff like this. Just you can tell that the writers and the illustrators and stuff are just having fun with this series. They're not throwing in a bunch of like politics or just trying to get any kind of like topical messages across or anything like that. They're just literally having Frank Castle being some kind of space ghost rider going crazy and having wacky adventures with a baby version of Thanos. Like no joke, that's basically what this series is. So cover is pretty cool except for the fact that it's somewhat false advertisement. Like we don't actually get anything like this. I mean, when space sharks do show up for like 1 page and that's it. Not even a page, maybe like 2 panels. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's an interesting cover. I like it. So basically, I'm gonna give a quick rundown of the first issue. So this is a spin-off slash sequel to Thanos, the current Thanos run that I think it ended already. Um, Basically, Frank Castle, there was some kind of fight against like all the superheroes on Earth were fighting against Thanos. Frank Castle was the only man to survive. Like he was the only hero to survive, and then later became like the only person on Earth. And he made like I think he make a deal with Mephisto. Basically, he got Ghost Rider powers, and then later he teamed up with Galactica and got Cosmo powers. Then he tried to take on Thanos, died. After well, he became his slave for who knows how many years. And then eventually he died. He went to Valhalla, and he got sick of Valhalla. He hated it. So Odin basically gave him like almost like a new lease on life. Sent him into like this alternate timeline where Frank Castle found Thanos as a baby, and he kidnapped him. And the original plan was Frank Castle was going to kill Thanos, but then he looked into Thanos' eyes, and he just for some reason he couldn't kill Thanos. He couldn't kill a baby, even if it is Thanos. Um, so instead, his new plan is he's going to try to raise Thanos in a way that Thanos will not be a fan of murdering. I guess like he wants to try to see if maybe if he gave Thanos the proper upraising, Thanos will become good, or at least he wouldn't become the Thanos that we all know. So we start off with Frank Castle basically in a bar with baby Thanos, and he's kind of talking like about murder and serial killers, and baby Thanos is like very interested in what's a serial killer, what's a mass murder. um, so the barkeep tells Frank Castle, you can't have your baby in here. Frank Castle refuses. So the barkeep says, I'm going to get my manager. And then he gets his manager. It's like this giant alien dude who basically threatens to kill Frank Castle. Well, he threatens to beat him up in front of Thanos if Frank Castle doesn't leave. And then like as soon as he does, Thanos like goes to like attack him, and Frank Castle's just pulling back on his little chain. And I don't know, this reminded me of Austin Powers, where Mini Me was like trying to go after what's his name, Scott, Doctor Evil's son, and Doctor Evil's like holding him back on a leash. That's basically what this is. Like Thanos goes to basically kill the bar manager, and Frank Castle has to hold him back. And yeah, basically everyone like pulls out guns on him. And you know what? I just noticed we have Vash the Stampede. I didn't even notice this in my first playthrough. First playthrough, oh my god. First read through. I've been playing too many video games. So yeah, I didn't even notice. There's Vash the Stampede from Trigun. That is cool. I don't really recognize these. I don't know if these were characters from something. No, I was thinking maybe Star Wars, the guy that hand shot. But no. But yeah, that's Vashta Stampede. That's so cool. Wow, I didn't even see like this. I like stuff like this. So I didn't even realize this the first time I was reading. I just literally noticed this just now. That's so awesome. I mean, I literally I scanned this page, and then I like cut it out in Photoshop, and I still didn't even notice. Oh my god. Um, but yeah, they all pull out their guns on Frank, and Frank's like, like, hey, don't, I'm not here to cause trouble. I'm just here to meet somebody, and you're all gonna die very soon. And it's because, yeah, the friend that Frank Castle basically was there to meet a friend, and the friend that he was gonna meet was Galactica. And it was kind of cool. Like in Thanos, basically, Ghost Rider, no, Cosmic Ghost Rider, Frank Castle, he basically came across a dying Galactica. Galactica showed up on Earth dying due to a wound from Thanos, and he needed help, and he wanted to basically ask the heroes on Earth to help him. But the only person left alive on Earth was Frank Castle. So Frank Castle said, "Sure, I'll help you." And basically, they apparently went on a bunch of missions and journeys together. And I'm like, that's like the coolest team up ever. Frank Castle as Ghost Rider teaming up with Galactica. I don't know, like there's something about that's so cool. And I just realized I kept saying Galactica. It's Galactus. Galactus. Why do I keep saying Galactica? Battlestar Galactica. That's why. Battlestar Galactica. Yeah, Galactus. Ugh. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, in the Thanos, there was basically I mean, it was only like a flashback and only lasted a couple pages, like I think 2 pages. But Frank Castle was basically narrating, and he was talking about how him and Galactus went on a bunch of they basically went on adventures together. And I just thought, okay, I want a series on that, and I'm hoping that's what this series is gonna be. Um, the way this issue goes leaves me a little unsure, but well, yeah, because also this it's not really going to be a flashback because this takes place in an alternate timeline after Frank Castle, because all the things that happened to Thanos already happened. But yeah, I don't know. It would be cool to see Galactus and Frank Castle and like the adventures that they went on, because apparently they went on adventures ridding the world of evil. Yeah. Oh yeah, we really want to see that. Um, so I thought this was kind of cool. So Galactus showed up on this Earth, on this planet, because he's going to eat it. He's going to devour it. And Frank Castle basically told the people in the bar, like, hey, just chill out here, and I'm going to go talk to this guy, and I'm going to see if he'll stop from eating your world. And I thought this was kind of interesting. So he says, like, what's the Purple Man doing? Oh, he's about to devour this whole world. It's this thing. And you'll stop him? Oh, no. No way. But now they'll die with hope. Ah. That's kind of interesting. I don't know. I like that line. They're going to die with hope. They're still going to die, but got some hope. I don't know. I don't know why I'm rambling about that, but I just thought I like that line. So basically, yeah, he goes to talk to Galactus, and yeah, space sharks show up. And this is it's literally like this panel and one more panel. Like the very next panel is Galactus like uses his powers to wipe them all out. So we didn't really get much with the space sharks, which did I say space ghosts? I don't know. I'll be honest with you guys. Today it's just been crazy, and I'm losing my mind. But yeah, I kind of wish there was more with the space sharks, but they didn't last all that long. I really like this panel. So basically, he is trying to talk to Galactus. Galactus doesn't know who he is because this is a different timeline version, an alternate universe, whatever you want to call it. And Frank is like, I told you, I'm Frank. And I like this shot right here. Like, I like how it goes from like the skull, and then you get the human, but you still get part of the skull. And I don't know, something about that expression. Like, it's just so sad. Like, Frank Castle went from, basically a military guy, a vet, cleaning up the streets by killing off gangsters and stuff, to this tortured dude who sold his soul to Mephisto for powers, went crazy because he spent so long on Earth by himself. Went on adventures with Galactus. He actually considers Galactus to be his friend. Witnessed Galactus being murdered, then became enslaved to Thanos for even more years, to finally dying, to being put in Valhalla, where even in death he can't be with his family, to now here he is, and he's just like a broken man. And I don't know. I mean, most of this series so far has just been like pretty humorous, and I could be just looking way too much into one panel, but I really like the way that's drawn. Just just the whole like you get the human, you get the skull, and then just the expression on his face, and you kind of realize how like broken he is. So Galactus basically, Ghost Rider basically tells Galactus, "Hey, use your powers, your telepathy on me, and look at my memories." And he does, and Galactus, recognizes him. I thought this was kind of funny. I saw so much inside of you. You and I, we will be friends, allies. Right? Yeah. um. So yeah, basically, Frank wants to team up with Galactus again. Only instead of destroying Thanos, he wants to raise him in a way that maybe Thanos won't turn out the way that he did. But Galactus is like, we should kill him. You've given the boy more chances than he deserves. Give the baby to me, and I'll kill the child, and then we won't have to worry about Thanos anymore. And we get sad eye puppy dog looks Thanos, and that kind of, Ghost Rider Frank Castle already had his mind made up, but I guess this kind of reinforced it. So yeah, like I said, his plan is just to raise Thanos in a way that maybe he won't turn out the way that he does. And then a Watcher shows up, and Frank is excited at first because he's like, the Watchers only show up in times of great change. This is going to work. I'm going to turn this thing around. And the Watcher's like, no, that's not going to happen. I'm only here to witness one of the most foolish decisions ever made. And Frank Castle, I guess, doubles down on that. And then we get a little bit more, but I'm not going to show that. I'm not going to spoil the rest because the ending is pretty interesting, and I want you guys to check out this issue because this issue is awesome. This series so far, it's only 2 issues in, but so far it's been really good. I really like it. Very surprised it's something out of Marvel. This is the kind of stuff Marvel needs to be doing. Just have crazy, wacky adventures. You're a comic book. You don't got to be shoehorning in politics. You don't have to have some kind of deep message. You don't have to be talking about fascists and Nazis and gender politics and all that BS that's going on in the world. Comics or books are supposed to be about like escapism, Our world kind of sucks. Read a comic so you can escape it for a while. And what better way to escape than reading a story about a space Ghost Rider flying around with baby Thanos and going on wacky adventures with Galactus. Like, there you go. Like, that's what I want. I want my comic books to be fun. I don't want them to like teach me anything. I don't care about that. Just entertain me. That's all I want. And this delivers. So yeah, I highly recommend Cosmic Ghost Rider. It's a lot of fun. I believe it's by the same writers. To be honest, I never pay attention to the writers, the illustrators. I really should, but I don't ever want to go in with like any kind of like bias, really. So I don't remember if these are the same writers for Thanos. I think it is. I think it's the same team. Don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure. But if it is, then Thanos was an awesome series. But yeah, this has been really good so far. Just basically wacky space adventures. And yeah, I like this kind of stuff. So highly recommend it. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. If you like the video, leave a like, comment down below. Yeah, I'm trying to grow this channel, trying to hit 300 by the end of the year. I'm about, last I checked, I believe it was 270. No. Yeah, 270. So we're almost there. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video. For anyone interested, I mean, I have a Twitter. It's Pirate Monkey 13. I don't really tweet all that much. The only thing I really tweet is just when I'm going live or when I'm uploading a video. Other than that, it's mostly just like retweets and stuff like that. But speaking of Twitch, I do have a Twitch. I do stream video games there. I've been streaming a lot lately, but that's because I had like a brief week where the weather kind of cooled down. So I've been trying to squeeze in as much streaming as I can. I don't really have a schedule at the moment. It's just basically during the summer, my schedule kind of goes out the window. It's just whenever it's cool, I try to stream. But yeah, if you guys ever want to just drop in, say hi, hang out, watch me play some video games, I have a Twitch. It's at Pirate Monkey. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, highly recommend it for anyone who has been reading it. What do you guys think? I don't ever really do the whole move the needle thing, but this is definitely a move the needle series. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Later.